obstacle is remaining in around you, one no matter how difficult you attempt. Each leap forward feels like 1,000 steps lower back. Have you been waiting, praying, hoping for a signal, for a miracle, to ultimately break the chains conserving you down? What if I informed you right now that that is your moment? Yes, you heard me, your second. Not day after today, not Sunday, but right here, right now. But let me ask you this. Are you clearly living the lifestyles you have been destined for? When become the final time you felt the fun of wisher, the push of attaining something remarkable, can you without a doubt say, you are seizing every day with the RDR and purpose you had been born to embrace? This is God's message for you. And it's no twist of fate which you're here. This is your last hazard to seize, maintain of the existence you've been dreaming of. Are you equipped to concentrate? Do you dare to step from your consolation area and into the greatness that awaits? Are you able to have the funds to permit this second slip? Via understanding, you would possibly look lower back with regret, thinking what could have been ensured. To subscribe to God's Passover, now, said that you never miss another life-changing message. Your second is now, are you equipped to concentrate? Life is not smooth. It's complete of struggles, disappointments, and heartbreaks. Maybe you've got lost your manner. Maybe you are drowning in debt, stuck in a toxic relationship, or battling an infection that seems insurmountable. Perhaps you've got cried out in desperation. Why me? Why now? Why this? But permit me inform you something powerful. The storms in your life are not right here to interrupt you. They're here to make you. You've been selected for this journey due to the fact God sees the warrior in you. Sure, you're stronger than you watched, braver than you agree with, and more resilient than you ought to ever believe. Consider the heroes. You will respect everyone in all them faced adversity. David, a younger shepherd without armor, and most effective, a slingshot, stood earlier than the robust. Goliath is seasoned warrior, a large feared by means of a whole navy. David's knees must have trembled, but his coronary heart becomes steadfast, because he chose to peer past the large and consider in a power greater than himself. Maximum. Moses, Maine, a country out of bondage, located himself trapped among the Purple Sea and Pharaoh's chariots. The waves roared, the human beings panicked, and doubt crept in. But Moses obeyed, lifting his group of workers in faith, and witnessed the not possible, the sea splitting to create a path to freedom. Even Jesus, the Son of God, in his maximum human moment within the lawn of death, knelt in affliction and prayed, "Now not my will, however yours be performed." He faced betrayal, struggling, and the burden of the sector's sins. Yet he chose motive over ache. These memories encourage us, not because these heroes were without fear, but because they acted no matter it. They remind us that braveness isn't always the absence of fear, but the willpower to move ahead with faith. And now it is your turn. Will you arise like David, even when the percentages are towards you? You are taking a soar like Moses, even if the direction ahead seems not possible. Will you include your purpose like Jesus? Even while it feels overwhelming, your story is not over, and your miracle is simply across the corner. However, you have to upward push simply as they did, and believe in the remarkable inside you. Stop for a second and appearance around you. The sector is complete of distractions, negativity, and chaos. However, inside you lies a power more than all of it. It's the power to alternate your future, to rewrite your tale, and to declare the blessings, which have usually been meant for you. Consider while waking up tomorrow, no longer weighed down via the burdens of nowadays. Imagine residing a lifestyles packed with joy, abundance, and cause. That existence is not a distant dream. It is a choice you could make proper now. God's message as a parent. The door is open. However, you should stroll through it. Think about the times you've given up too soon. What in case you had held on just a little longer? What in case your leap forward was simply seconds away, while you made a decision to cease? Do not let that happen once more. You've been given this second as a present, a second risk, a divine possibility to step into your greatness. But time is running out, the clock is ticking, and that is your closing risk, to behave. Something has been maintaining you lower back, worry, doubt, procrastination. It's time to allow it pass. You are no longer here by way of coincidence. You are right here because something bigger than you has a plan in your existence. A plan to prosper you now, not to damage you. A plan to provide you hope and a destiny. Do what separates the ones who be triumphant from people who do not. It has no longer talent, intelligence, or success. It's the willingness to behave when the opportunity gives itself. Proper now, the universe is aligning to your desire, paving the manner for something. Great success doesn't come to individuals who wait for best conditions. It involves people who step out in faith, even if the situations are some distance from perfect. Each tear you have cried, every sleepless night, and every problem you've got endured has been sharp, keeping you, sprucing you, and getting ready you for this very moment. Think about the ache. You have persevered as the fire that forges steel. It hasn't burned you, it has settled you. The struggles you confronted are not a signal of failure, but a testament to your resilience. They've been constructing a foundation so sturdy that no storm can shake it. Imagine the heroes of records in their defining moments. They didn't look forward to the stars to align. They acted, whilst everything seemed to be in opposition to them. Thomas Edison confronted over 1,000 failures. Before inventing the light bulb, he failed to see failure as an end, but as a lesson, a stepping stone closer to success. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in prison, but rather than letting bitterness devour him, he emerged as an image of desire and reconciliation. And think of Helen Keller, who became each blind and deaf, but she inspired thousands and thousands with her phrases and moves. What if they had given up? What if they had allowed their occasions to dictate their future? The equal applies to you. You've been examined, but you haven't been defeated. You have been stretched on your limits, but you have not been broken. Each postpone you've got skilled was no longer a denial, but a guidance, an education for the awesome blessing that is approximately to unfold in your existence. Proper. Now as you study these phrases, the universe is whispering to you. May you hear it. It is announcing that as your moment, do not allow it slip away. Too regularly, we let worry and doubt hold us returned. We persuade ourselves that we're no longer ready, that we are not desirable enough for that. A person else is greater deserving. However, permit me let you know this. You are sufficient. You have got always been sufficient. The identical strength that created the stars and galaxies lives inside you. That strength is waiting so as to claim it, to step into your greatness and to comprehend, which you have been by no means meant to stay, a lifestyles of mediocrity. Think of the times you've stood, getting ready to something first-rate, however, held returned due to worry. What if in those moments you had chosen braveness? What if you had determined to take just one extra step ahead? Perhaps your step forward changed into just one selection away, one act of faith away. Don't let that show up again. You've been given this moment as a divine gift, a second threat to rewrite your tale, and make no mistake. This is your second. The ache you have endured wasn't for nothing. It turned into a seed, planted inside the soil of your soul, and now it's time for it to bloom. But for that to happen, you should act. You have to upward push up and claim what is rightfully yours. Image this. A caterpillar doesn't are aware of. It turns into a butterfly. It spends days in darkness, confined in a cocoon, thinking it's the give up. But that darkness is not in cease. It's a transformation. When the butterfly emerges, it soars to heights the caterpillar may want to never imagine. You're in your cocoon right now. The struggles, the delays, the moments of depression, they are your seacon. But the time has come to damage free, to unfold your wings and to fly. Your miracle is closer than you assume. It's not hiding in some remote destiny. It's here, inside your grasp. But you need to claim it. You should act with religion, with determination, and with the unwavering belief, which you have been born for this. The universe rewards folks that are formidable, folks that step ahead, even if fear tries to keep them returned. It rewards those who dare to dream massive and work relentlessly to turn those goals into truth. Consider your very own existence as a clean canvas. Each day, you've got the opportunity to paint a masterpiece. Music. Will you let doubt and worry dictate the cues you pick out? Or will you choose up the cone with self-assurance, knowing that you have the energy to create something wonderful? This is your moment too. Paint with ambitious strokes, to dream without limits and to live without regrets. Your miracle is expecting you. However, bear in mind, miracles don't simply show up. They may be created. They're the result of faith combined with action, of perseverance mixed with hope. Don't allow some other day pass you by without getting into the destiny that has been expecting you. You aren't here through accident. The entirety to your life, every twist and turn has led you to this moment. The universe has been making ready you, shaping you and guiding, getting you to this precise factor. And now it's as much as you to take the subsequent step. The query is, will you? You claim the miracle that is already yours. That is your time. This is your moment. That is your miracle. Do not let worry or doubt scouse borrow it from you. Rise up, take that leap of faith, and believe that the identical power that delivered you right here will carry you ahead. Do not forget, the greatest stories are born from the greatest demanding situations, and your tale is simply beginning. Take a deep breath. Sense the air filling your lungs. This is life. That's possibility. That's a gift. Too frequently we take it for granted. We get so stuck up within the chaos of lifestyles that we neglect to live. Do not allow any other days slip through your hands. Determine right here and now to stay with purpose, to stay with cause, to live with the unwavering notion, which you are worthy of, the miracles you are seeking for. Because you are, God's message for you is straightforward. You are loved, you're chosen, you're enough. That is it. Slow your moment, your miracle. But miracles don't manifest through danger. They take place by way of preference. You ought to pick to trust, pick to act, choose to step into the future that has been looking forward to you all. Alongside, the arena may additionally inform you it's not possible. However, God's message is loud and clean. All matters are viable for those who consider. Do you agree with? If you're equipped to say your miracle, to step into your reason, to live the lifestyles you have constantly dreamed of, then do not wait another 2D start now. Take that soar of faith, agree with that. The same God who created the stars and the oceans has additionally created you for greatness. That as your remaining chance, do not let it skip you through. Enroll in God's MSC now and join a network of believers who are geared up to alternate their lives. Together we'll face the storms, climb the mountains, and celebrate the victories. Your miracle is ready. Open the door, declare it, and recall the high quality is yet to come.